Good morning, everyone. This is Reno Marsh. I I've been waking up for days now, watching the news, which is not a good thing to do. Um, just restless, and I'm a general contractor, so by nature, I read blueprints and plans, and I just want to fix stuff. And I'm trying to figure out, okay, what can I do as an individual? All the racial tension, the fighting going on, the division in our country. It's just, I've never seen anything like this before. Um, and it's unsettling. So, I keep going to the Bible, keep reading verses, trying to figure out and understand. And what I'm understanding, though, is by me trying to figure stuff out, not only in my personal life and in business, when I get in the mode of trying to fix it or play Mr. Fix It Man, what it does, it separates me from God, because then I'm becoming reliant upon Reno and not relying upon God. And it's something that's kind of crept in and didn't realize it. So hopefully my little summary or story can maybe help someone else out there that's struggling with their business or relationship. And when you start trying to fix it and not laying it at God's feet, then you're separating yourself from God and you're making the problems worse sometimes. And actually what you're doing is you're creating anxiety for yourself, unrest in your spirit. And so I've been at a point of peace and joy and rest, and I'm not at a point of peace and joy and rest right now. And I find bitterness and anger coming to the surface, and that is not good. That is not Christ-like at all. And I'm still dealing with the world. We all have external forces. We still have work. We have people we work for. And I've had some difficult situations where I've worked for some people and they've slandered me. They've done some things wrong. They've taken money from me. And it creates anxiety and hostility. And of course, I try to figure out how to fix it. But, so this morning I got up and I started reading the book of Ephesians. And I'm at the point where I want to understand these disciples and what were they like. And Paul, he's probably one of the most influential people of the Bible. I say influential, not the most powerful. Of course, there's different characters and cast members, throughout the Bible. But Paul hated Christians, and then he became the guy who wrote the most books in the Bible. And I believe there's 26 books of the New Testament, and Paul wrote half of those. So this letter that he writes, Ephesians, it's to the people of Ephesus. And in there, Paul basically, he summarizes all the Gospels and summarizes not necessarily the whole Bible, but he summarizes the Gospels. And so new believers and new followers always ask, okay, what's the first book of the Bible I should read? And everybody points them towards John or start at Genesis. I would say read the book of Ephesians, because like I said, Paul summarized it. And in the book of Ephesians, it starts off as a great little poem. Paul starts off and he writes very poetic. He's a great writer, incredible. So, of course, he's had plenty of practice. He sat in prison half his life, it seemed like. And so he starts off with the letter and how thankful he is. But what he also